okay, so we ranked the goal horns. That went super well. It got us to 1,000 subs, which was awesome. But now we're going to rank the NHL mascots and see how much more of the hockey community we can piss off. Now, this is just a tier list that was given to me on tierlistmaker.com. I don't really like this tier list. We're going to be judging, obviously, appearance. How does the mascot look? This has nothing to do with the team and solely the mascot, the story behind the mascot, and what the mascot adds as a mascot to the mascot community. It's Pride Month. Most fabulous, please. You want a most fabulous? Most how do you spell fabulous? I don't know if the video is going to get up for Pride Month, but it doesn't matter. Pride shouldn't just be a month. It's Pride's all the time. Okay, now, so what would A tier? What would you call A tier? Most fabulous, then just a basic fab? Mesh should be one. So I think Mesh should be here. Decent. Yes, decent was in our last one. D should be nope. I like that. So how about nah? Actually, let's do mid instead of meh. We'll delete this. Let's leave it. So most fabulous, fab, decent, mid, nah, or delete this. Don't make it complicated. The NHL and the NHL community requires you to break it down literally fucking piece by piece. They're going to want me to count the fucking whiskers in Gritty's beard, okay? If I don't know the whiskers in Gritty's beard, I don't know shit. So we have Wild Wing of the Anaheim Ducks. It was chosen following a fan name the mascot write-in contest. Wild Wing is the first mascot in the history of the National Hockey League to descend onto the ice from the rafters. It is an anthropomorphic duck. Anthropomorphic. Okay, that's surprisingly easy to say. He was also featured in the animated series Mighty Ducks, wherein he received the last name of Flashblade. Wild Wing Flashblade. What the fuck? Wild Wing was the leader of the titular hockey team as superhero. God, I gotta grow up. His function as superheroes after their previous leader, Kennard, was lost in delusional limbo on their way home from their home planet of Puck World, chasing after the Saurians, a group of draconic beings who had devastated Puck World. He inherited the legendary mask of Duquesne from him. When the mascot debuted, it caught fire due to a stunt where it would drive an ATV through a ring of fire. That's real? Does somebody have a link? What? Okay, love it. Love it. He caught on fire. He committed to the bit so bad. I hate to do it because it's literally the first one, but I think he's most fabulous. He has to be. The backstory's good. I was going to maybe put him in fab, but like, dude. Okay, so hold on. Okay, you sent me a better one. Look at this fucking guy. Are you kidding? The poor Okay, I'm so that as if it wasn't already sealed. That sealed it for me. I'm sorry, buds that aren't Ducks fans. We all know my hockey takes aren't for the weak at heart, but my God. Howler the Coyote is the coyote-suited mascot of the Arizona Coyotes. He was introduced on October 15, 2005. Howler wears number 96 on his jersey, representing the year the Winnipeg Jets moved to Arizona, so a little Jets tie there, and wears an M for M designation for mascot. He is known to beat on a bucket to encourage the fans to cheer and has many different outfits in games. So I would appreciate the bucket pounding, but you already took it from me too there. What fans? Who's he pounding the bucket to? Is he like a street busker that's there just, pounding the bucket that hopefully someone's going to fucking listen? Hopefully someone's going to show up to the game and cheer a little bit? Howler the Coyote seems kind of lazy. I do like the M. That's clever for M for mascot. You're right, though. To be fair, most names are stupid. 100%. It's a fucking mascot, right? This one just feels lazy to me. Kind of like the Coyotes franchise in general. You could... this could be delete this. I think I'm comfortable tossing him in nah. I just find it kind of lazy. Although that's a cute picture of him. It looks a little bit better there. Blades from the Boston Bruins. Blades the Bruins serves as the team mascot for the Boston Bruins. Blades the Bruin is notable because he's the only known bear who does not hibernate. Blades first took an interest in hockey when watching Johnny Busick play pond hockey with groups of neighborhood children. One day he sneaked into the back of Busick. Am I fucking his name up? Busick's truck and was taken to the Boston Garden where Busick fed him pizza, hot dogs, popcorn, and pop from the concession stand. Blades was named by a young fan, Jillian Dempsey, now a standout from the women's team at Harvard. That's cool. In attendance at that evening's game, Buchik invited Blades to stay at the Garden, and he agreed. Assuming that the Bruins were Bears like himself, Blades wears a triple XL jersey and has size 13 skates. Massive. In January and February, Blades travels around the greater Boston area giving bear hugs to raise money for the Bruins Foundation. Who's writing these? WWE Creative? It's actual. Listen, it's Sports Mascots Wiki, okay? Burn them and never speak of them again. This is deeper lore than the world of Warcraft, right? Like, what the fuck? The lore on these mascots is real, and I want to make sure we touch on it because it's very important. The hockey community needs to know that we did our due diligence here, and I'm sure I'm still going to fuck it up. So Blades here, okay, so I appreciate what he does for the kids. I'm not too fired up when I see Blades. He's kind of scary. Lies, Louie doesn't hibernate either? What? All right, now we got bear mascot feuds going on. Let's go. I think he belongs in mid. Oh, he's right here. He's wearing the different jersey, that's why. There he goes. He goes in the mid. Okay, Jersa. Here you go, Buffalo Bud. This is Sabretooth. Sabretooth is the mascot of the Buffalo Sabres. He is ostensibly a saber-toothed tiger. From 1992 to 98, he was also the mascot for the Buffalo Bandits of the National Lacrosse League. He has a house in First Niagara Center. That's high real estate, probably super expensive. Before games, he rappels from the ceiling onto the ice while rock music plays. We've seen that act before, but okay. And has also been known to ride a four-wheeler on the ice while followed by a spotlight. Little Stone Cold vibes, too. I like it. He has a t-shirt bazooka, which he uses to shoot shirts into the crowd and play Sabres chants on a drum. So no fucking bucket here. He uses a real drum. Sabretooth's autograph can be obtained on the mezzanine level of the First Niagara Center within his custom-built playhouse. Buffalo Sabres PR director. Cool, we get it. I like Sabretooth. His story's decent. He checks off a few boxes. Very toyetic. That's a good descriptive word. I'm a fan. And keep in mind, we're ranking them based on just mascot and lore alone. Look at other picks? True, let's do that. We'll wait for the results of the poll too. I'll look at other picks. That works for me. Okay, cool. Loves pointing. Thumbs up. Whoa, here we got WIVB. Sabretooth ranks second best mascot in the NHL. So look, that's fucking sick. Fab, that makes sense. I'm with you guys. We'll put him in Fab. Works for me. Harvey the Hound from the Calgary Flames. Harvey the Hound is the mascot of the National Hockey League's Calgary Flames, introduced in 1983. Harvey was the first mascot in the NHL. First mascot. Hold your votes. First mascot in the NHL. Harvey is described by the Flames as being 6'6" and 200 pounds. First round draft pick in 1983. What's the tongue incident? Harvey gained widespread publicity on January 20, 2003 following an incident with the Edmonton Oilers head coach Craig McTavish. With the Flames leading 4-0, Harvey was taunting the Oilers behind their bench. The Oilers squirted him, and eventually a frustrated coach reached up and ripped Harvey's signature red tongue out of his mouth, tossing it into the crowd. The incident seemed to spark the Oilers, who scored 3 goals shortly after, though the Flames held on to win 4-3. During the postgame, McTavish proceeded with a comment on the incident. Once we got the tongue out of his mouth, we started to turn things around a little bit. If we scored that last goal to tie it, I was looking for Harvey the Hound. That's cold as fuck. I get the history, but fuck this mascot, right? This has got to be one of the ugliest, most horrifying mascots I've ever seen. This is terrible. The backstory's fun, but this is fucking terrible. Where the fuck is he? Is he too ugly to even put in here? Guys, am I dumb? Where is he? Second row, fourth. Oh, good call. Oh, this fucking guy. He goes and delete this. Without a fucking doubt, he's in delete this. I already deleted him in my mind, hence why I couldn't find him in the lineup. He's gone. It's nightmare fuel, yeah. Stormy of the Carolina Hurricanes. Stormy is the mascot of the Carolina Hurricanes. He's an anthropomorphic. Can we stop? He's an ice hog who wears the number 97, shortened for 1997, the year when the Hartford Whalers moved to North Carolina to play their first game. The reason for a hog mascot is because of the abundance of hog farms in eastern North Carolina. One of the primary figures in bringing the Hurricanes to North Carolina originally wanted to name the team the Ice Hogs. While that idea was scratched, the Ice Hog was worked into the team through Stormy. F Stormy, bring back Pucky. Yeah, he looks so awkward. He has a nice hog. I mean, maybe. If we could see it, we could maybe it would determine the rankings a bit, but we can't see it. This feels mid. Yeah, I was just going to say, this is giving me mid vibes. Most voted, nah, decent mid. Delete this needs a rework. True. So is that more pleasant? Okay, so I think Stormy is mid. Actually, you know what? No, I have this dude in nah. I'm thinking in reference to fucking Arizona Bud here. He definitely needs nah. Would you say don't put us next to the Coyotes mascot? I'm sorry. Tommy Hawk of the Chicago Blackhawks. He is a Hawk who wears the Blackhawks' famed 4 feathers on his head, along with a Blackhawks jersey and hockey pants. That's all the lore we have on Tommy Hawk. He wears feathers. Yeah, nope, that's appropriation. Needs work just like the team. True. Yeah, I apologize for not really like considering that and thing. I'm glad you guys told me that. Tommy Hawk looks like a penis. I mean, Tommy Hawk instead of Tomahawk. Yeah, no, delete. Wow, this one's tough. Tommy Hawk, Blackhawks. Tommy Hawk. Very sexy pose by Tommy Hawk. Jesus, that's crazy. A lot, delete. I was thinking that too because obviously for the obvious reasons, and he doesn't have any fucking lore. Like, there's no reasoning behind him. So there you go, bud. And I have so many Chicago buds in my messages that hate my guts, and I'm just happy to piss off more of them. Okay, we have Bernie from the Colorado Avalanche. Bernie is the mascot of the Colorado Avalanche, debuted to the public against the Vancouver Canucks at Pepsi Center on October 3rd, 2009 in Denver, Colorado. Bernie is the second mascot since Howler the Yeti, who was retired early in the Avalanche franchise. Bernie's jersey is marked with a bone that represents number 1. A fan page for Bernie was also unveiled October 3rd, 2009. Okay, this is fucking awesome. The number 1 is a bone? Oh my God, I'm so glad they changed it. Howler the Yeti is horrifying. Justice for the Yeti, to be honest. Are you a fan of the Yeti? When you go from Bernie the St. Bernard to fucking that, holy shit. Look at the fur blowing in the wind. Howler was great. You like Howler? Howler's horrifying. Most fab wins. I agree. I'm a big fan of this mascot, and I think he belongs up here. Bernie barks too much, though. Wow. We have Stinger of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Okay. Stinger is the 6'9" bright green mascot of the Columbus Blue Jackets. He is a yellow jacket who was originally yellow and has been mixed with the team's blue to make green with red eyes. The Stinger wears number 00, shortened from 2000, the year that the Blue Jackets were founded. Stinger is often seen and heard banging his snare drum and giving high fives to children. After the 2002-2003 NHL season, the Blue Jackets adopted a new logo for their jerseys, which removed Stinger from their uniforms. He used to be on their uniforms? Kermit on drugs? What? Please send help. Delete that monstrosity. Okay, this one's fucking bad. This is a bad mascot. If you're a kid, do you want a picture with this fucking thing? Probably not. Are you going to want to high five it? Maybe. If he sticks his hand out first for a high five, you're going to think about it before you just reach out and touch this fucking creature. This, at least this expression here, this is just like a nervous smile. Like I'm not supposed to be here. I should be hiding inside of a tree right. I think this guy needs work. I do. I think he needs work. It's horrifying, you piece of garbage. Rigged? I didn't ask you to contribute channel points. Okay, Victor E. Green. Victor E. Green is the mascot for the Dallas Stars. He is a furry green alien with hockey sticks for antennas who comes from a galaxy far, far away. His name is a play on the Dallas Stars' team color Victory Green, or a reference to former owner Norman Green. He was introduced on September 13, 2014. Fairly new mascot. The dog does not like him, I'll tell you that. Here we go. Let's get some more photos. There he is without a shirt on. Get to know Victor E. Green. This is on NHL.com. Height 84 pucks. Likes hugs, furs, space, stars, fans. If I had to say, I think he's mid. First glance, I thought he was worse. Decent to mid. Here, you know what? Here. Let's do a poll. I like Victor E. Green. I think it's classy. But I'm thinking, I'm leaning a little bit more towards mid. I think mid. 56% say decent. He belongs in decent. The eyes, the hockey stick ears, his roommate's the Zamboni. That's kind of cute. I'm with it. Al the Octopus of the Detroit Red Wings. During some games, usually home playoffs, octopuses are thrown onto the ice by fans for good luck. This usually occurring after the national anthem is sung or after a goal is scored. This legend of the octopus tradition started on April 15, 1952, when two brothers Pete and Jerry Cusimano who owned a fish market, decided to throw an octopus onto the ice at Olympia Stadium, with the 8 tentacles of the octopus symbolizing the 8 wins it took to win the Stanley Cup at the time. The Red Wings were a perfect 7-0 in the playoffs, but were 1 win away from not only winning the Cup, but becoming the first team in the NHL's postseason history. Sure enough, the Red Wings won that game, and the media made mention of the octopus omen in the papers the following day, thus establishing the octopus legend in the process. They've been throwing octopuses, blah, 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 blah. This has a lot of lore. As it now takes 16 wins for the Red Wings to claim the Stanley Cup, there are now 2 owls hanging from the rafters when the Red Wings are in the playoffs. So they've upped it from 1 to 2 because the amount of wins, it's double. No doubt, owl is pretty legendary. I know we're ranking the mascots as a mascot, but there is no doubt that this is a legendary mascot. They were just assholes for throwing it on the ice, but it became legendary. So see, here you go. They're banned from throwing them now. So there we go. Okay. You know, so I know some buds were ranking based on appearance, whether they're scary, whether they're cute. Al the Octopus, I don't think falls into either of those categories, but the lore and legend of Al the Octopus, I think puts him into a higher tier category. I would say fab, not most fab, because it's a statue. That is true. It's not actually someone inside of a costume firing the crowd up. It's more just it's just an object, a symbol. Does he fall with Anaheim and does he fall with Colorado? I don't know. He might even be in most fab. But given the fact that these other mascots contribute a little bit more in a sense that they are living creatures that do things, Al just hanging out in the rafters and still being ranked fab, I think is pretty good. This is Hunter. Hunter has a deep lore. He is the official mascot of the Edmonton Oilers. I'm getting like a slightly cute / could also fuck you up vibe. Here, we need more on Hunter. Okay, so he's a Canadian. Okay, he's a Canadian Lynx. The mascot's name after Hunter is a tribute to Wild Bill Hunter, the original owner of the Edmonton Oilers, who founded the team in 1972. Okay. So here we go. NHL.com actually did an article on them. So there is a little bit more lore. Like, that's kind of scary. And a warning for our opponents. I've got a fierce snarl. I'm known to be a prankster, and I'll do anything to give our team an edge. I can appreciate. Decent. Now, literally everyone has a different opinion. I'll tell you mine after you guys vote. Wow. Okay. Decent is overwhelming. Nah. Fab. Mid. Okay. Fuck. Do we put him in decent over Blades? You know what? I'm okay with that. Looking at it here, I'm okay with this. Can't believe you put the octopus that high. Started to think Theo is right. Fuck Theo. This is all getting cut out too. He's not getting another second of my videos. Stanley C. Panther is the mascot of the Florida Panthers. He was named in 1995 by Daryl Ambrosini. He is named for the Stanley Cup? Oh, Stanley C. Panther. Clever. At the beginning of 2007-2008 season, the Panthers added another mascot that is half the size of Stanley, hence the name Mini Stanley. Okay, we'll click him after. Due to Mini Stanley's smaller size, he is a mascot that caters more to the children. They're literally piggybacking off of the Stanley Cup. Like, you couldn't think of a more original name? Like, what about, like, Patty the Panther? Have them do fucking patty cake with the kids or something. They've never won a Stanley Cup. Why are we naming their mascot after the Stanley Cup? You rated a blow up doll as fab? Your opinion sucks? You're talking about the octopus? It's the lore. The Red Wings fans are going to kill me. If we change that rating for whatever reason, I'm leaving this in so they know why we did it. Then you can come on your comments. New poll for Stanley C. Panther. I think the name's lazy. I'll say it right away. I don't like the name. Okay, so most of you guys voted meh in this. Was that right? I would put him in nah. There's no way I could put him above these. Nah, you're going in nah. So there we go. Nah, works for me. Who's next? Okay, this is Bailey of the Los Angeles Kings. Bailey, the mascot of Los Angeles Kings, is a 6-foot lion who wears number 72 because it's the average temperature in LA. Lore. He was named in honor of Garnet Ace Bailey, who served as director of pro scouting for 7 years before dying in the September 11th terrorist attacks. Okay, so he's named after a September 11th victim, unfortunately, which is very nice that they did that. Bailey is the Kings' second mascot. The first was a snow leopard named Kingston in 94. The Kings partnered with Carl's Jr. to create a series of videos with Kings organization members. Carl's Jr. first installment of Bailey Prisoners spoof on Carl's Jr. commercials. Whoa! Since 2013, Bailey has been involved in a Twitter feud with former WWE superstar CM Punk, a Chicago native and diehard Blackhawks fan. During the 2014 playoffs, when the Blackhawks faced the Kings in the Western Conference Finals, the two made a bet on the series, stating that the loser must upload a picture of himself in front of the United Center in Chicago wearing a Kings jersey after the Kings eliminated the Blackhawks in 7 games. So I knew that they had a feud, but do we have a video? Bailey, I'm a fan. This is going to be high tier, I think.
Tough sports.
Are you kidding me?
No!
Bailey with an elbow drop to Punk.
Yeah.
Punk's down.
He goes most fab. That's sick. Nordy of the Minnesota Wild. The Minnesota Wild unveiled their mascot Nordy on October 5th, 2008. Little is known about the species of mascot. Some say he's a mix of a bear and a fox, wearing hockey hair and a green M on his forehead. Nordy is the newest member of the team, a team of 18,000, and wears the jersey number 18,001. I like the idea that he's a species that's not specified. He's kind of cool. He's definitely not scary. The NHL has better things. I should have done these ones better. Okay, so it just says he's a wild animal born in the North Woods of the Iron Range. Nordy was found skating in the frozen lakes and ponds near Eveleth, Minnesota. While no one truly knew what sort of wild animal he was, it was clear that Nordy encompassed the true spirit of the wild. So in 2008, Nordy proudly accepted the offer to become the mascot for the Minnesota Wild. He stays true to his up-northy roots, but has moved into his own lair at Xcel Energy Center so he can be closer to his favorite hockey team. Lives for hockey and is one of the last players to still sport his hockey hair mullet. He has a mullet? You guys said something. Look at the mullet. Oh my God. Wholesome overload. It's the fucking mullet. I want to see where you guys think Nordy, because I think I already know where he should go. Wow. Most fab. And decent is right below most fab, with fab in third. In my very humble, very extremely educated opinion, I think he belongs there. Rogue did hit me with the fact that he kicked the shit out of Tommy Hawk, and I'm here for it, but I think he's fab. And you know what, though? Hold on a sec. I agree, but Al needs to move. I don't think I can go any lower than that. I might even move him back up. Okay, we have Youppi from the Montreal Expos as well as the Montreal Canadiens. He is an orange furry creature with a white face, originally leased in 1979 and designed by Bonnie Erickson, formerly a designer for some of Jim Henson's Muppets. Youppi was also named resembling the phrase yippee or hooray. Oh, I hate it. Youppi was the first mascot to be thrown out of Major League Baseball game. On August 23rd, 1989, in the 11th inning, while atop the visitors' dugout, Youppi took a running leap, landing hard and noisily on its roof, and then sneaked into a front row seat. Okay, it's great. Los Angeles Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda complained to the umpires, and Youppi was ejected, though he later returned, confined to the home team's dugout roof. Youppi was abandoned as a mascot after the Expos franchise moved to Washington in 2005, but was adopted by the Montreal Canadiens team on September of 2005. Youppi wears an exclamation mark of his jersey. He's kind of cool. I fucking hate the Habs. Does this not look like a toilet? But Montreal Canadian bias aside, how do we feel about Youppi? I hate to say it, I kind of like him. He was an unemployed mascot that was offered a job. That's kind of cool. He rebounded from unemployment. All right, so let's see more Youppi. I like that face. He was a dual sport mascot, the Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, Mike Jordan of mascots, most fab. That's great, actually. I know where I'm going to put him, but I want other buds to be able to voice their opinions anyways. Delete. Bloody hell says delete. So you won't even vote nah, because you say delete. 48 say most fab. I do think he's better than these guys. I do, which would mean I'd have to put Youppi there. What self-respecting Leafs fans saying aloud to other people that they love the Habs mascot? Are you trying to get your ass kicked? Honestly, I'll probably be praised. Gnash of the Nashville Predators. The Sabretooth Tiger was selected as the team mascot after archaeological excavations at the first American cave site in downtown Nashville in preparation for the construction of what is now known as the UBS Tower. Unearthed the partial skeleton of the saber-toothed cat. The name Gnash is a pun on the first syllable of the city's name. The character was introduced in 1998, the same year the team was founded. His trademark includes stunts, fast rappels from the arena rafters, jumping a four-wheel ATV off a ramp onto the ice, and a pendulum swing that takes him under the scoreboard and just inches off the ice. Gnash also dances during intermissions and pulls pranks on fans of the visited team, usually ending with a pie in the face. I'm sorry, what? He does sound a little bit like a tryhard. He sounds like a tryhard. He does a little bit.
Mascot in all the world. It's Gnash!
Look at this guy. Oh my God. Pretty sick. I mean... I'd be so angry. I'd be so fucking angry. Like, I'm at a hockey game and then someone shoves pie in my face all over my jersey. I would vote Gnash to the top over Youpie. Where do we put Gnash? I think Gnash is for sure fab. And you know what? I think... I'm gonna do a quick poll. I'll let you guys decide. Holy shit, it's so split. Okay, we're putting him down there. And then the Detroit Butts can have a field day in the comments section. The more you think about it, these mascots do stuff. Does Al do anything? Not really. We're not ranking him. But here's the thing. For the sake of moving on to other mascots, we're going to keep Al down here to keep peace in the chat. We'll just keep him off. We'll keep him off. But I just want to rank mascots, okay? I wasn't looking for confrontation. He's off. He's off. Gnash is in fab. NJ Devil is the mascot of the New Jersey Devils. He first appeared in 1993 and was spotted in the rafters of the then Brendan Byrne Arena. The 7-foot-tall mascot plays into the myth of the Jersey Devil. The New Jersey Devil often keeps the crowd excited, signs autographs, participates in entertainment during intermissions, skates across the ice, and runs throughout the aisles of the arena to high-five fans. NJ wears the Red Devils jersey with his name and number 00 on the back. I hate the name. I hate the name. NJ Devil? What the fuck is that? They could have named him Nick. At least name him Nick. I'm getting a little like V for Vendetta vibes here. Why does it... Stop, fuck off, Amazon assistant. He's kind of weird looking. I'm not a fan of this mascot. Not really a fan of this mascot. Can you go away, Amazon assistant? Is that Grady's head on a stick? Where'd you see that? Oh my God, Amazon. I don't want to buy devil costumes. It is. He's got Grady's head on a stick. You guys voted mid. Okay. Here's the thing. Now, honestly, I'm going to do a little switch here right off the bat. Stormy can move to mid, and NJ Devil goes to nah. That's the only way this works. I can't put him in nah with Stormy in nah. You know? Okay, we have Sparky the Dragon. Sparky the Dragon is the mascot for the New York Islanders. He had served as the mascot for the New York Dragons arena football team until that league's 2009 demise. What made him unique was the fact that he wore two sets of colors, depending on the team he rooted for. He wore royal blue and orange. His original navy blue color was changed in summer 2010 to match the Islanders' return to their classic color scheme. I much prefer that color scheme. His tail had the shape of a hockey stick. That's cool. On September 22nd, 2015, it was announced that Sparky would not return as the Islanders mascot at Barclays Center. However, he will still make appearances in Long Island, was shown in NHL 16. On December 27, 2015, during the first intermission Islanders Maple Leafs matchup, Sparky was officially reintroduced as the Islanders mascot. This mascot was fired after the 2020 season. So is this mascot employed? Bloody hell, you know, you're an Islanders butt. Most fab you owe me because of Al. Okay, so it says he's still employed. Okay, so this is his color scheme now, I think. That's what his mascot used to be. Go away, Amazon. How could I put him in most fab without Youpie or Gnash in most fab? Most fab is the winner. How? I'm gonna put him here. And that's the truth. That's how I feel. Oh, I can't wait to bash that polar bear. Spartacat from the Ottawa Senators. Spartacat is a lion and the official mascot of the Ottawa Senators. He is also known to be quite an acrobat, as he has been seen swinging through the Canadian Tire Center arena to get the crowd pumped up before games. An immediately recognizable part of the Ottawa Society. Spartacat does his part as an active member of the community by visiting hospitals, schools, and children's hockey games. He has been involved in the Road to Succeed literacy drive that has been initiated by the Ottawa Senators to educate children on the importance of reading, and participates by visiting schools in the Ottawa area to draw attention of children to the literacy message. Well, he didn't come to my fucking town, I'll tell you that. Spartacat has a fierce rivalry with Carlton the Bear, the official mascot of the ice hockey team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, I'm putting that bias aside. This mascot is not very pleasant. A lot of the mascots go and do these things at schools and things like that, which is really fucking cool. I think that's awesome. But I feel like they put that in here because there's nothing else fucking positive to talk about with this mascot. The name Spartacat's sick. The rest of it sucks. Most of you say delete. I think he does go into delete. Look at him too. Look at this picture. He looks like a little prick. Wait a sec. K says K, but their Twitter profile says you can't spell Sparty without the party. And there's pics of him reading to kids. Reading to kids will always be cool. I just think he sucks. I think he needs to come down. But does this make him move up? Does this make more sense? What do you mean no? I'm going to leave him in NAF for now. We can change our minds later. Oh, God, he's hideous. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Look at him. God. Gritty from the Philadelphia Flyers. So, see, Gritty, all hail Gritty, woo Gritty, S tier, the fuck is it? Gritty was introduced into the Flyers fan base at an event in Philadelphia's Please Touch Museum on September. What is the Please Touch Museum? Please Touch Museum is a children's museum located in the Central District of Philadelphia. The museum focuses on teaching children through interactive exhibits and special events mostly aimed at children 7 years old or younger. Could they have named it something a little different? Please Touch Museum on September 24th, 2018, in front of a crowd of fans and children. The reception at the event was strongly positive, though social media reaction has been mixed. Gritty is the first Flyers mascot since Slapshot in 1976. So Slapshot, the original Flyers mascot, is this guy. Gritty is a large biped with orange fur longer around the head than on its face, arms or legs, giving the appearance of a hairy, bearded character. Its eyes have smaller irises and pupils, giving the appearance of being bulged out of their sockets, and a constant expression of surprise or excitement complemented by a smiling open mouth. Gritty is attired in orange Flyers home jersey, number 00, with black pants, helmet, and skates. So Gritty is goated? I'm not entirely sure why. What has he done that's made him so great? I mean, because looking at him and reading about shit, he just seems whatever. He's just hilarious. His entertainment value. Well, give me a video here. Let's see. Like, what has he done? His father was a bully, so naturally he has some of those tendencies. Talented but feisty, a fierce competitor, known for his agility given his size. He's loyal but mischievous, the ultimate Flyers fan who loves orange and black, but is unwelcoming to anyone who opposes his team. Legend has it he earned the name Gritty for possessing an attitude so similar to the team he follows. Okay, fair. Yeah, his eyes are kind of fucked, eh? Okay, so Gritty has a Twitter. Holy shit! 393K followers? 44K. Okay, this is sick. Good photo. Gritty fucks? Yeah? Without seeing much, I see it. Where do you guys put Gritty? Front of most fab, I have spoken. God tier, sold. He did make Family Guy. Okay, so on most you voted mid is the winner. Only by 1 vote over most fab. I think... That's what I think. But no, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. DJ Mike Storn, I'm torn between this and this. I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to leave him in most fab. I never watched hockey, and I knew Gritty from sight. Having someone who's never even watched hockey knows who Gritty is, that says it all. Iceburgh of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Iceburgh is the official mascot of the Pittsburgh Penguins. He debuted for the 1991-92 NHL season. Iceburgh was known as Icy in the 1995 film Sudden Death, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay, that's sick. Filmed at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena, which was years later demolished. In the movie, Iceburgh's costume was worn by Carla, one of the film's antagonists. The name Iceburgh is a play on the word iceberg and the city Pittsburgh. I would have never guessed. He usually wears a Penguins jersey with the number 00, classic mascot number. The costume is almost identical to that of his Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins counterpart, Tux. So this is Tux. Okay, so okay, I got you. The only difference being that Iceburgh has an orange neck and Tux's is red. Tux also wears red gloves and Iceburgh wears black. Tux wears a number 99 on his black with Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins logo in front of his jersey. I'm sorry, Penguins buds. He kind of sucks. You know what, Jennifer? That's it. I'm underwhelmed. We'll get a better angle. That's fine. He's a finalist for the Mascot Hall of Fame? Really? This guy? You can get... Is that... I think he's kind of lame. You go over to Paris social media, skip over Iceburgh, though. Biased already? No. Listen. I'm not biased. I just think he's underwhelming. Yeah, you can say the jersey's awesome. It's fucking Pittsburgh Penguins. He just looks like a guy in a penguin costume. I know they're all people in costumes, but this just looks like someone in a costume. Decent or nah or tied. I'm going to put him mid. And the reason I'm going to put him mid is because he was in a movie. That's the sole reason. You skipped over his appearances, but you roll over Gritty socials? Are you for real? What do you want me? Give me a link. Give me a link of your choosing right now, and I'll click it, okay? Or this one, the finalist for the Hall of Fame. All it was saying that he was in the Hall of Fame. And I think he's in the Hall of Fame because of the team, not because of him. Oh, God, another stupid name. S.J. Sharkie of the San Jose Sharks. He's on an ATV. He looks sick. S.J. Sharkie is the mascot of San Jose Sharks. Thank you. Why do we need to put that every time? I'm on Literal Sports Mascots Wiki. He debuted in January 1992. On March 12, 1999, S.J. Sharkie was involved in an incident during the pregame festivities for that evening's Sharks versus Red Wings game. During an attempted rappel from the rafters of Sab Center at San Jose, then known as San Jose Arena, Sharkie's jersey became entangled in the rope and rappel equipment, leaving Sharkie hanging approximately 40 feet above the ice. Wow. Sharkie remained there while the starting lineups were announced, and during the singing of the national anthem, they didn't stop for him. The beginning of the game was delayed 20 minutes while crews worked to rescue him. He was eventually hoisted upward to a catwalk using a secondary rope. We couldn't have brought him up before the anthems and starting lineups? S.J. Sharkie is so uninspired. The only thing more uninspired would be if it was just S.J. Shark. They at least added Shark E to make it fun. I think we need more pictures because, yeah, he looks kind of cool. This is a good-looking mascot. I'm a big fan. And it looks like he does cool shit. He's on an ATV. Does he jump it like Gnash? I have no idea. But he looks cool. They had nothing to say about him other than this story about how he got stuck 40 feet above the ice. That's the story they chose to report in here. We'll do a poll. If he's higher than Stormy, I'll be very cheesed. What's so special about Stormy other than he's the Carolina Hurricanes mascot? Wow, Fab almost won? Listen, I'm not hating S.J. Sharkie by any means. I just think I'm torn. The name is horrible. I'm going to put him in decent because I feel bad that they left him hanging like that above the ice for that long, and he still works for them? No, he's not better. He's here. Sorry, he's there. I think mid's fair. Louie of the St. Louis Blues. Louie is the current mascot of the St. Louis Blues. He was introduced on October 10, 2007. And on November 3rd, 2007, the fans voted on his name on the Blues website. He has earned the unofficial nickname Victory Dog because of his generic mascot animal appearance. So they named him Louie, but not really. That's at least more clever than S.J. Sharkie. They literally said here, Victory Dog because of his generic mascot animal appearance. How much faith do they have in their own mascot? Like, does he do anything cool? He doesn't seem cool. What's his Twitter count? 25K? Fuck, you're no Gritty. I'm a little underwhelmed. Most of you voted nah, mid, delete, decent. Honestly, I'm gonna put him here. Because bloody hell, you make a good point. I don't think he's any better than the Florida Panther guy. The St. Louis Blues are such a historic hockey team. Recent Stanley Cup winners, too. I think they deserve a better mascot. Thunderbug of the Tampa Bay Lightning. My God, I've never seen them. They're horrendous. Thunderbug is a mascot of the Tampa Bay Lightning. He is black and yellow and wears a jersey with the number 00, real original. He usually walks around the stands launching t-shirts to fans. That's kind of cool. A video of Thunderbug spraying a fan of the Boston Bruins with silly string went viral in 2012. Okay. Less than a week later, a local television station confirmed the female performer was let go, but not exclusively for this incident. So they fired whoever was in the costume. They say it wasn't because she sprayed someone with silly string, but it might have been. So it probably was. This one, though, there's nothing cute and cuddly about Thunderbug. Hold on. Thunderbug performer fired. Fired. Final offense, inappropriate use of silly string. Oh! Okay, dude. Fucking chill. It's silly string. You got up and pushed a mascot? I would be more pissed about the pie in the face. Oh, and you're saying, wait. You're saying that's worse than a pie in the face? Really? Okay, so on. Here we go. Here. Let's let you guys decide. I will say the name is good compared to some of the other names we've seen. Fab and delete. Did we see other pics? We can. Do you want to see other pics? Okay, it's cuter in these photos. Definite points for creativity. Points for the better name. I just think I'm gonna put Thunderbug in mid for now. This dude, Iceburgh, even though I don't really care for Iceburgh, was in a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. And I don't think I could put Thunderbug above Iceburgh. I'll do that. Carlton the Bear of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Carlton the Bear. There he is. Carlton the Bear is a 6-foot polar bear, and the official mascot of the Toronto Maple Leafs. His first public appearance was on October 10th, 1995 at the Leafs home opener in Toronto against the New York Islanders. Carlton's name and number 60, comes from the location of Maple Leaf Gardens, 60 Carlton Street in Toronto. They have since moved to the Air Canada Centre on Bay Street, Scotiabank Arena. Since his debut, Carlton has gained fame through appearances at Leafs home games. He has also occasionally traveled with the team, having made appearances at 20 different arenas in 17 cities over his career. To date, Carlton has tossed more than 8,000 shirts into the audience, led various cheers, spread Maple Leaf spirits to thousands of fans. Carlton is also credited with chairing the first annual Mascot Summit in 2000, which took place at the 50th National Hockey League All-Star Game in Toronto. So he's headed fucking Mascot Summits. Mid. Shit. Did you say shit? Looks like the Coca-Cola bear, the bear on the ice cups, the only cup he will see and goes to hockey games. Okay. Delete, fab, decent, mid, nah. Go ahead. Vote. Wow, you guys put him in fab? I guess I should have had most fab. That's where he fucking belongs. Like, come on, why do we even waste time with the vote? I'm kidding. If I'm being completely honest with you, Carlton the Bear is a nah. And I mean this honestly. He's so fucking generic. He's a cute polar bear, but he's generic. And for the most iconic franchise in the history of the NHL, for the greatest team that ever could be, we need a most fab mascot. And unfortunately, Carlton is not it. He's boring. You're right. The name is cool. I like the 60. I like all of that. But at the end of the day, he's just a bear. You would bump him up a little bit. I just can't. How could I put him next to a bud who does Jean-Claude Van Damme? Yeah, I did move him down. If I move him up, then I have to move this spud back. What's that, Rob? I mean, that's cute. I can't put him... Okay, I already moved him up to mid. I can't move him up any higher. Finn the Whale. Finn the Whale is the mascot of the Vancouver Canucks. He is an orca. Finn is usually hanging around the Canucks, proudly beating his drum at every Canucks hockey game. His trademark move consists of steam emitting from his blowhole and his chomping of unsuspecting heads at Rogers Arena. Finn is one of the few NHL mascots who plays the position of a goaltender. He's 6'3" and shoots left. Finn is very affectionate towards children, having been a regular at Canuck Place, a hospice in Vancouver for terminally ill children. He is also featured in a series of animated shorts that play during games, produced by Vancouver animation studio Slap Happy Cartoons. His underwater home is known as Finn's Place in the Georgia Strait. I need to see steam emitting from the blowhole. Can I see it? Probably nothing. Unless there's a Canucks bud that can link me. Be cool if he shot t-shirts in the blowhole, right? What the fuck? Where do we put Finn the Whale? I'm not a big Canucks bud, and honestly, we don't have a whole lot of Canucks buds in here. Maybe because Canucks kind of suck. You guys vote fab. I would put him in decent. You put a whale above the bear? I did. So we have Chance of the Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights mascot is a Gila monster named Chance, whatever that is. Unveiled the team's second home game on October 13, 2017. The team opted against using a knight for the mascot because they found the knight mascots used by other teams were not very child-friendly. So they went with this. Oh my God. I don't like this one at all. Hey, Vegas buds, do they do anything cool? It's a lizard, right? Like, do they do anything cool? I'm not a fan of this one. We'll do a poll. Why wouldn't they use a jester joker for mascot? Right, go with the theme of like Vegas. Oh, wow, delete. Most say delete. And I honestly agree. I think we need to Matt Hardy this bud right now. See you later. We have Slapshot from the Washington Capitals. Slapshot was unveiled on November 18th, 1995. He is a large bald eagle who wears number 00. God, we need different numbers for mascots. He was first introduced by the home fans by Stephanie Williams, a 5th grader from Fairfax Station, Vermont. Or what is that? What's VA? Virginia? VA is Virginia. Okay, so I was right. Slapshot has been seen at every home game, is often joined by secondary mascots, Air Slapshot, and Hat Trick. Oh, God. He makes hundreds of appearances each year in the Maryland, Virginia, and DC region, soaring into charity fundraisers, community festivals, and parades. He has also performed across the country and was recently seen on The Price is Right. Slapshot often dons different costumes, such as Santa during the holidays, and as the president to commemorate when the Washington Capitals won the President's Trophy. Slapshot also has a pretty big rivalry with Carolina Hurricanes mascot, Stormy. Slapshot's a knob? See, hold on. Did Slapshot write this? So he's got buds named Air Slapshot and Hat Trick. It's kind of lame. What else would they have named him, right? Washi? This is Washi of the Washington Capitals. Washi the bald eagle. Okay, so how do we feel about Slapshot? We'll go as high as decent. Tony as in Washingtony. Everyone has said nah. I'm with the nah. I think it's very uninspiring. I think it's just whatever. He's got some legendary eyebrows though. Yeah, it's just like, I feel like I can't put him above any of these guys, so therefore he's got to fall here. Mick E. Moose of the Winnipeg Jets. Mickey Moose is the mascot of the Winnipeg Jets, as well as their AHL affiliate, the Manitoba Moose. Double Moose action here. Meese, let's go. Mick debuted in 1994 for the International Hockey League's Minnesota Moose. Since 1996, he's been the mascot of the IHL, AHL Manitoba Moose, except from 2011 to 2015 when the team played in St. John's as the St. John's Ice Caps. The Jets recalled Mickey Moose from the AHL in 2011 after deciding that ultimately the fact that Mickey Moose seemed to connect and resonate with so many of our young fans over the past 15 seasons kept bringing us back to our history and the possibility of retaining him as our mascot. Mick was introduced as the Jets' new mascot on October 7th, 2011. Mick is a brown moose with 2 large antlers and wears a blue home jersey and a flying helmet. I love this moose. I do like this moose. Nail says, oh, I hate him. Well, I love this moose. There's nothing more Canadian than a moose and a multi-talented moose who's worked for several teams. He worked his way up through the minor leagues and then got called up by the big leagues. This is a persistent moose. Please look at the numbers. What's the numbers on the back of his jersey? I'm seeing 00s here, which is very uninspiring. But, okay, what's that? They're shaped like antlers? What? He must have a different one then. Wait, they ruined it for fuck's sake? So he used to have antlers as his numbers? It's a creepy smile, and you're right. The Mickey Mouse, whatever, is kind of whatever, but I like the lore. I like that he worked his way up through the minor leagues. He's worked for several teams all over the fucking place. And I do like, kids probably love that shit. New poll. Vote away, buds. How do we feel about Mickey Moose? Nah, mid, fab. Okay. I think he goes in decent. Because I think he's better than these guys. He's the working man's mascot. That's a great way to put it. Is there anything legitimately worth changing? Like anything at all? Blades goes down 1, Carlton goes up 1, and get the fuck. I think Blades should go down 1. I do agree. I don't think I can put Carlton up another one. Yeah, what is the difference between Carlton and Louie other than the one in the Blues jersey is better? Because he's cuter, okay? All right, that's our tier list. That's it. It's done. It's done. It's done.